They got a little more room.
And our overall champions here, the Bluebonnet 4x8 champs, the team from Minnesota ran at 9:31.86.
All right, there they are, right there. If you want to, yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know, do you want them here or? Because I saw you guys both. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
So on track still, the rest of 3 sections in the boys 4x800 relay. Still good for the 350 start time, so just about 3 minutes from now, we'll get the action on the road here in heat 1.
All right, here we are with section 1 of 3 in the boys 4x8. Dickinson, Cedar Park, Vista Ridge, Northwest, Georgetown High, and New Caney, Porter. And here we are in this boys 4x8 first section. Just to let you know, the meet record is by Clear Springs. Set just, well, I would say last year, but that was 2 years ago. 7:46.31 in 2024. Outstanding running. 7:46 at this time of year is blazing fast. If you want to know who else is running blazing fast, that is the John Cooper School. SPC team has the top time in the state at 7:57.09 from the St. John's Maverick Relays. At that same meet was St. John's 8:05. They're the second ranked team. Houston Audi International, they're third ranked in the state, 8:08.40 with the 8:08.91 for Lutheran South. Checking in at the fourth place ranked team in the state. Here we go into this first exchange from Justin Northwest near the Dallas-Fort Worth area of about a 2:02, roughly a 2:02 first leg split. And without Cooper Luton House, they are in the lead here. With him alone, they get challenged for the state or the meet record. However, he's making that money, running extremely well as a professional now. Looks like Dickinson there in the second position. Good 30 meters back. Even though they are a little bit back, they are trying to cut into this lead. .258, 2:59 through 3 laps. And Georgetown in third, trying to make up some of this ground on Dickinson. Justin Northwest still enjoying the fruits from the labor of their first leg, out to a dwindling lead, but still a good 25 meters. And here comes Georgetown. They move past Dickinson into second. And they are turning it on. Northwest are going to have to do his best to hold on to this, because Georgetown is coming. And they have come from way back, now just 10 meters behind Justin Northwest. And now just about 5 meters. And a bobble from Northwest, that puts Georgetown even closer. So we almost have a two-team battle here. It's a DFW area team and an Austin area team. And Georgetown creeping a little bit closer to Northwest. And now they're neck and neck. And now Georgetown, they are in the lead with 1 lap to go in the second leg. Excuse me, on this third leg. And we'll see if Northwest's third leg can keep this close. Georgetown has about 5 meters. Trying to grow it, but Northwest trying to hold on with 200 to go. Georgetown with the icy whites and the shades coming off the turn on this third leg. 5:54, 5:55 on the clock. And they're going to hand off first into the anchor leg. And they come from about 30 meters back now to like 20 meters ahead. And we'll see if Northwest anchor leg can flip the script and do what Georgetown's third leg did and kind of reverse these current standings. They're a good 20 meters back, and Georgetown looks pretty relaxed up there. .708, 709 with 1 to go. With the G on his chest, that is the Georgetown anchor leg, crushing it on that backstretch. I think he's even added on to this lead that he was gifted by his third leg. And just 200 meters left at 7:43. Here comes Georgetown, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to take this first heat. An 8:14.31. In section 2 of 3, we have Pearland, Clear Creek, Houston Lamar, Wiley, Bridgeland, Sotomayor, Cedar Park, Waxahachie, Red Oak, College Station, Ridgepoint, and Katy Freeman.
Ready, room. On your marks.
And we're off. Again, Pearland, Clear Creek, Houston Lamar, Wiley, Bridgeland, Sotomayor, Cedar Park, Waxahachie, College Station, Fort Bend, Ridgepoint, Katie Freeman is not in this. Waxahachie is in this. Red Oak, it did not show up. Pearland is ranked number 7 in the state with an 8:13. Clear Creek just a smidget behind them with an 8:15. That's more than a smidget. That's 2 seconds. So they are both in this race, as that is Pearland now in the front. Actually, that's Clear Creek and then Pearland. Similar uniforms, same colors. So the fastest teams in this field, based on what they've done this year, are out front. Clear Creek, Pearland. They are both on that south side of Houston, going toward Galveston, going at it with 200 meters to go at 1:28. Cedar Park in third. With the pinstripe, not really pin, they're thicker than pinstripes, but they're moving up, trying to get in this group. Pearland on the shoulder of Clear Creek, and they pass them. Two minutes on the dot for Pearland, and they move into the second leg first, followed by Clear Creek, closely followed by Cedar Park. So that's Ridge Point there in fourth, and Bridgeland in fifth. Then another 5 pack of 4x8 second leg boys. Cedar Park now into second. However, it is the Oilers out front. I say about 10 meters, but the Wolves of Cedar Park are closing into this, trying to carry Clear Creek with them. Cedar Park runner looks pretty strong physically. See what stamina he has on his second lap as he is closed. So has League City Clear Creek. Bridgepoint now passed by Bridgeland as that field starts to try to close the gap. It's the beauty of the 4x8, folks. You can be out of it, and just like that, you're back in. Pearland trying to stave off this effort from Cedar Park, and he's doing so with 1:50 left to go. What is this, Wiley? See who this is, making a mad dash, trying to come up on Cedar Park, and they do. And it's Pearland. That is Sotomayor, a major major second leg. Has him in the second, just ahead of Cedar Park, but it is still the Pearland Oilers. And they're your leaders. That top three has about a good 30 meters on the rest of the field. So far, Pearland has held everybody at bay since taking the lead in the late stages of that first leg. Cedar Park and Sotomayor side by side. That's the ATX and San Antonio trying to close gap on this Houston area team. Can they do it before we get to the anchor leg? It's still Pearland, folks. Can Cedar Park cut it? They are creeping on a come up. Here comes Sotomayor. Pearland has led this for most of the race, and that has now changed. Cedar Park will have the lead going into the anchor. Pearland right there, and here comes Sotomayor. I think the Pearland anchor leg and the Cedar Park second leg have the same weight room program. They don't miss shoulders, chest, and back day. Cedar Park must have felt Pearland's footsteps as they were nipping on his heels. Puts a little surge there, and he bought a couple meters. Cedar Park starting to open up. And there's the bell, 400 meters to go. Can CP hold on and hold off Pearland? At the moment, the answer is yes. And it looked like he is opening up here. Pearland might be done after 3 valiant legs. Cedar Park kept it close until they struck with 200 meters to go, 7:38 on the clock. There is another heat after this, folks. So they're going for time if they want the win here at Bluebonnet. And here comes Cedar Park, 7:55 with 100 to go. Cedar Park is going to win Heat 2. 8:08.89. Pearland is going to have to do something to hold on. Here comes Wiley and Lamar. So Lamar came in with the 8:16.65. They're just under that. Cedar Park 8:08. They are now 8:08.88. They are number 5 in the state after that. Clear Creek did not run up to their season best. Now on to Heat 3. Kingwood, Summer Creek, Keller, Iowa Colony, Straight Jesuit, Baton Rouge Catholic, St. John's, the state leaders, Cy Ranch, Marcus, Episcopal, Jesuit, and Cinco Ranch. Saw Cinco Ranch's girls take their gender championship just moments ago. Can the boys replicate? Kingwood, one of the iconic distance programs in the state of Texas, won. Summer Creek has a dominant middle distance program under Sheldon Irvin.
Stand up.
Keller is always good. Waxahachie, I'm assuming that's Iowa Colony there in 4. They have some real good half milers.
Ready to run.
Straight Jesuit is Straight Jesuit. Catholic is the Jesuit of Baton Rouge. You have Episcopal, Dallas Jesuit, and Cinco Ranch. And at the front, Summer Creek, Keller, Kingwood, and Catholic. Houston St. John's, the number 2 team in the state of Texas so far with the 805.82. They are right there in the middle of this. But Keller on the back stretch is your leader. Kingwood and Catholic. We had this in the girls' race. It's Keller, Kingwood, and Catholic. 0, 1, 2, 3. Here comes Iowa Colony and Cinco Ranch trying to lead that next group. But it's Kingwood and Keller, Dallas versus Houston. Here comes Iowa Colony. They're going to pass Baton Rouge. 157 for the first exchange. And the Keller Indians, they are coming off of a fantastic fall cross-country season. And they are leading the pace. Kingwood, Iowa Colony, Baton Rouge Catholic, and I believe that is Cinco Ranch. Keller is expanding his lead here. Joining that chase pack with Kingwood and Iowa Colony is Catholic, Cinco, Dallas Jesuit, and Houston Straight Jesuit. And it's 2:55 there for 3 laps for the Keller Indians. Iowa Colony now in the second. Summer Creek a bit back from that chase pack. See if they can connect here and put the next 2 legs in a good spot. But these are the Keller Indians, folks. Iowa Colony, I think this is what, year 4 of that high school. They're in second, leading elite distance programs like Kingwood, Cinco Ranch, and Baton Rouge Catholic, who is squeaking along on the inside. Kingwood now on the outside moves into second. Ahead of Iowa Colony, Baton Rouge Catholic trying to do the same. With all that going on as they swing off the turn, it is still Keller who is now opening up their lead. Iowa Colony fights back. And Keller, 356, 357 into the anchor leg. Excuse me, the third leg. Keller, your leader, but here comes Iowa Colony closing that really swiftly. See if they are biting off a little too much here in the first part. Kingwood about 5 meters behind them, and Baton Rouge Catholic behind them. .455, 456. So the Fighting Coach Julia Abels are leading this boys 4x8. Kingwood passes Iowa Colony. And in that chase pack, Cinco Ranch, Baton Rouge Catholic, Humble Summer Creek, Dallas Jesuit, and Straight Jesuit. But Keller, sensing the danger, kind of put in a nice little spurt, but here comes Kingwood. Kingwood said adios Iowa Colony and hello Keller. The final 100 meters of this third carry, and we got a doozy, folks. It is Keller and Kingwood. It is going to be Keller with the first last exchange, followed by the Kingwood Mustangs. Iowa Colony a bit far, not far behind. I believe that is Saucado, and he ready. There comes Summer Creek. Saucado, I believe, trying to join this group here. Kingwood has now passed Keller. And there's Iowa Colony. So this race has been open for a while, and now it's good. Does Iowa Colony have left what it takes after catching up? And does Kingwood? Keller has been consistent throughout, but now they find themselves going from first to second and now to third. Iowa Colony in second. Kingwood keeps looking back. This is what the anchor leg is all about, folks. Kingwood trying to pull away. And I think they're doing it. Iowa Colony trying to hold on, as is Keller. The Kingwood Mustangs, one of the distance capitals in the state of Texas, less than 200 meters away from winning here at the Bluebonnet Invitational. And the race is on. Keller and Iowa Colony are battling it out. Do they have anything left in their legs to catch Kingwood? Keller in the second. Kingwood puts his head down. They're battling this win, folks, and one another. But it looks like Kingwood is going to take the win. Watch the clock. It's a new Texas #1, I believe. But Kingwood comes away with the 4x8 win here at Bluebell, 7:57 flat. So they take over from John Cooper. Keller, 7:57.81. Iowa Colony dips under 8 flat, 7:58. Baton Rouge Catholic in fourth, 8:08. Katy Cinco Ranch, 8:11. Summer Creek, 8:13. That was fun. Glad I don't have to run it anymore. Especially into that headwind. That's something. So we brought you up to take you down, folks. That was the last of the 4x8s. Next up are the 200 meters. We're going to, again, as usual, start with the girls. And we're going to start right in front of us and work our way to the finish. All right, folks, we are just minutes away from the 200 meters. And this should be fast again like the 100 races were. It is the same winds. I don't think it has really died down much. Here or take maybe, but still strong. We do have flash results here. So, you know, they do it right. We do have an anemometer on the back stretch. So we will get correct wind readings, unlike some other times in the state of Texas or throughout the country. We know it's windy, and we'll be able to know for sure just how windy it is. Here in this first section of the girls 4x2, the open 200 meters, we have Sierra Brown from Arlington Martin. He'll be in lane 2. Bryn Williams, Shadow Creek in 3. Delaney Pope Dickinson in lane 4. Gabriella Curtis, Austin St. Stephen's Episcopal in 5. Kalia Bryant from Waxahachie is 6. Bridgeland's Amelia Fraser 7. Eva Gooden Pearland 8. And Cadence Jackson Cibolo Steele over there near San Antonio in lane 9. It looks like Gooden, Jackson, and Pope in lanes 4, 8, and 9 are out. And section 1 off and running. Looks like Kalia Bryant on her inside, though. Bryn Williams, Bryant, and Williams dueling it out. And I think that is going to be Bryn Williams. Next up, section 2, Alana Shepard, Landon Chapman, Brianna Simeon, Amani Sanders, Faith Pons, Grace Awayemi, Tegan Tunson, and Yai Itux.
On your marks. Set.
Here we go, section 2. And Grace Oyomi $23.97. That's a 5.0 headwind. And here we go with section 3. Cordero, Fuller, Garcia, Zeno, Green, and Polly.
Set.
And looks like lane 2, Fuller. Fuller is going to run away with this. 24-19, 7.8 win, folks. Cordero 24-58 and Garcia 24-62. That's your 1, 2, 3 in that section. Section 4, Wattell, Garrett, Potts, Sanchez, Jones, Moore, Tyler, and Grimes.
On your marks. Set.
And some movement down in lane 1, but also 8 and 6. And 7.0 for Naomi Jones results in a 23-93, 23-96 for Grimes from St. Agnes. And in third, Madison Potts from Waxahachie, 23-21. Here in section 5, I think we have almost every lane, maybe except for 3 and 5 aren't. They are vacant. So Flournoy in 1, Smith Harrison 2, Waddle in 4, Glover 5, and 7, Weber, 8, UA, and Heat 9, Stevens.
Set.
you go. Looks like Weber. But now we are even across the board from the inside to the outside. Good running there from Flournoy down in lane 1. It's actually Phoenix Glover, hurdler, 23.65. Valerie Ue, 23.67, 23.85 for Waddell. A 4.4 wind. Next up, section 6 of 10, Lauren Mahan, Trinity Fruge, Ava Wilkins, Raylan Cyril, Maya Harris, Paige Bell, Tiana Peck, Reagan Evans, and Eleanor Kazanjian getting a workout in today. She's doing it all. Except for the 4x8. What's up with that? And Kazanjian setting the pace outside, as is Evans from Duncanville. And they're coming off the turn in the lead. The inside lanes have a lot of work to do. There goes Evans, and here comes Wilkins and Cyril. It is Reagan Evans from the Ville. 23.84, that's a 5.7 wind gauge. Kazanjian held her own on the outside as lane 7 and 8, or 8 and 9 that is, got the win. 24.15 for her. Cyril 24.23 in third. Heat 7, we're going to have Jada Runnels from Bridgeland down in lane 2. Aubrey Navarro, Runnels' seat time 24.45. Navarro seat time 24.44. Trinity Williams from Summer Creek is in lane 4. Layla Walls, Fort Bend Elkins, her seat time 24.29 has her in lane 5. With the 24.23, Taryn Kirk from DeSoto is in 6. Aaliyah Russell, Lake Belton 7 with a 24.27. Taylor Marie Wilson from Lancaster 24.34 and 8. And Kennedy Jackson Miles 24.44 for Duncanville in lane 9. Lancaster and Duncanville just keep coming with these sprinters, man. Navarro and Russell are out, but the rest of the field is off and running. It's Wilson and Miles on the outside. Here comes Runnels. It's going to be Lancaster's Marie Wilson getting the win. 5.6 tailwind. 23.52 for your winner, Taylor Marie Wilson. Kennedy Jackson Miles, 23.87 in second, and 24.07 for third for Jada Runnels. In this 8th of 9 200-meter sections for the girls, Chase Madison Hare, the state champion from TAPS, is in lane 1. Actually, I don't see her there. LaShonda Reeves from Keller Timber Creek is in 2. Riley McKinney from Dickinson is in lane 3. 24:13 is her seed time. Zaria Berry from Arlington Martin, 24:12 and 4. And 5, Teresa Malone of Tascasita, 24:05 is her seed. Genesis James, 24:04 from Dickinson, is in 6. Sophia Williams from Capel in lane 7 with a 24:05 seed time. Caitlin Cavett is over at the long jump. She is not in this race. And in lane 9, Cameron Wilson from Liberty Hill.
Set.
And Reeves trying to make some moves down there in lane 2. It looks like Sophia Williams, Genesis James, Zaria Berry, they're all in the mix here, folks. And that's about as close as it gets. Sophia Williams from Capel, 23:45, the 3.8 win. I think that's the lowest we've seen in the 200s. Teresa Malone of Tascasita, 23:66, and LaShonda Reeves, 23:70, gets that third finishing position in that heat. Here we go with heat 9, folks. Zaria Bernard, 24:02 for Red Oak. She is a 100-meter state champion. Parker Coves, Katie Morton Ranch, 23:99 in lane 2. Malaya Collins from Rosary in 3. Alana Taylor, we saw her run extremely well in the 100. She's in lane 4. Madison Brooks from Shadow Creek, 23:87 is her seed time, placing her in lane 5. In lane 6, Zaya Ganaway from Atascocita, 23:67 is her seed. Carrie Cresser, Houston, Jersey Village, does it all. She's in 7. Janiyah McDonald from Klein Forest in 8 with a 23:85 seed. And with a 23:90 seed time, Sanaya Keaton from Duncanville. Sorry about that, Sanaya.
Fingers off the line. Set.
And Sanaya Keaton with a good start out there, as does Parker Coves. Gets out well. And there are the rest of the girls, like Ganaway doing battle with Brooks. Here comes Coves. I don't know, but they say it's Cresser, 23:14. Her 400-meter speed carried her, or strength, should I say, carried her through the line. Plus 4.7 win. Zaya Ganaway closed strong as well, 23:30. And 23:33, Elena Taylor out of Cy Woods. And that is going to set us up for the final girls 200 meters of the day. And it's going to put Micah Tucker from Burleson Centennial in lane 2. Agwaname Akbobasa from Bridgeland, 23:41, is in lane 2. Justine Wilson from Rosary is in 4. Jaden Small, Shadow Creek, is in 5. Mackenzie Roberson, the runner-up at the UIL 6A state meet, is in lane 6. Anaya Miller, I think she was 4th at state meet. She was the state champion 2 years ago in 5A from Lancaster in 7. Ashton Lewis, 23:24. She is the state meet runner-up. She's not out there, and neither is Zara Stevens. So that is our lineup right there. Tucker, Akbobasa, Wilson, Small, Roberson, and Miller. for Miller to put the pressure on the field, being on the outside.
Set.
And they're off, folks. And there's Roberson. Here she comes. Here comes the Californian and Micah Tucker. But it is Miller, Roberson. Roberson and Miller. And now I think it's back to Miller and Roberson, and that's how they go. 23-20. That is 6.7. They've done that when legal. But Roberson gets it. 23-19 officially. Miller 23-34. We're going to see that again sometime this season, probably at the state meet. Akpo Bassa 23-71. Jaden Small 23-72. Justine Wilson, 23-87, and Micah Tucker 23-88. That was good.
On your marks.
Here we go. The first section of the boys 200. Elijah Saltzman, Suhaib Remjor, Christian Clark, Henry Mixman, Eric Prince, Kyler Jones, and Jalen Whitney. Looks like Saltzman is going to pull out there. Men's men, and Whitney looks like on the outside. Henry Mensman, Baton Rouge Catholic 2090. And that's the first heat. Woo! 2093 for Whitney. Waxahachie, they showed out in football last year, and they're showing why, because they got some downright speed. Here in Section 2, Trip Davis, Barbers Hill, Miles Burrell, Leander Rouse, Wilhelm Schulten, El Paso Coronado, William Holbrook, Dallas Wilson, Tyson Youngblood from Converse Judson, Davis Kendall, Houston Stratford, Xavier Amos, Keller Fossil Ridge, DeMarcus Mathis, Wiley, and Dylan Channel from Shadow Creek. We saw a 20-point, ladies and gentlemen, that first heat. That was a 5.4 tailwind. But still, what are we going to see in these next 9 heats, I'm sorry.
Set. Stand up.
Thought we were going to find out what Section 2 was going to give us, but we'll have to wait a little while longer.
On your marks. Set.
Here we go. Second time around here for the second heat. And the middle of the track. Converse Justin is going to pull that out. Youngblood. We had Holbrook giving him the business for a while, and Kendall. But Youngblood 21-20. That's a 6.5 win. Kendall and William Holbrook 21-30 and 21-43. Youngblood had to work to pull that one out. But patience is what he showed. Moving on, Noah Lee, Pflugerville Hendrickson, Abdul Njai from San Antonio Johnson in 3, Malik Chapman, Summer Creek 4, Xavier Goodall, Cypress Ranch 5, Garrison Riggs, George Ranch in 6, Logan Davis, Fort Bend Ridge Point in 7, David Green, Humble 8, and in 9, Ben Reed from Cedar Park Vista Ridge, who I do not see out there. Lee 2196 seed. Goodall 2191, as well does David Green have.
Stand up. Stand behind your mark. On your marks.